Good morning, student. In last lecture, we have started inheritance and variation topic. In last lecture, we have done a chromosomal theory of inheritance as we have started it. We have seen the Mendelian experiment, the rediscovery of Mendel's experiment. Mm, Chromosomal theory, what actually the chromosomal theory, then the structure of chromosome. So who discovered the chromosome structure, what is its length, what is its thickness, and what is the actually its function. Next we have done as number of chromosome, aneuploidy euploidy condition, under aneuploidy condition hypoploidy hyperploidy, monosomy nullisomy trisomy tetrasomy. All these things we have done. Hopefully you remembered it. Next we have seen the structure of chromosome, that chromosome have two sister chromatids. There are group of chromosomes, and in that, again I am going to revise it. This is the structure of chromosome. The thread like structure is nothing but a kinetochore. This constriction to which the two sister chromatin is attaching, that is nothing but the centromere. It is the center of chromosome to which the both arms, that is this is nothing but the arm, is attaching to this. Inside the sister chromatid there is a matrix, and this is the zoom structure of the matrix. Right here in zoom structure, upper part is nothing but the telomere, which prevent the sticking the ends. Next is inside the sister chromatid, the chromomeres are there. This is second constriction. See, here is a centromere. See, this is the centromere, that is the first constriction. Secondly, this part, the lining part, is nothing but the chromonemata. This is second constriction or nuclear organizer. This is nucleolus. This is satellite. Simply it is called as sat body or SAT body. After that we have done the types of chromosome. Right, different types of chromosome depends upon the position of सेंट्रोमियर. ठीक है, सेंट्रोमियर की पोजीशन पे उसके चार टाइप्स है. तो फर्स्ट टाइप इज मेटासेंट्रिक. द सेंट्रोमियर इज एट द सेंटर. सब मेटासेंट्रिक, द सेंट्रोमियर स्लाइटली अपवर्ड और डाउनवर्ड. एक्रोसेंट्रिक, near the end, and telocentric at the tip. These are the four types of chromosomes, and you need to mug up it because they may ask it for the board for 3 to 5 marks. Right? Next we are going to start. The subtopic is nothing but the sex chromosome. Sex chromosome, also known as what? Allosomes. Sex chromosomes are nothing but the allosomes, and they are responsible for determination of sex. That is why they are known as sex chromosome or allosomes. Humans and other mammals, in the humans or other mammals, the X and Y are nothing but the sex organ. We all know that XX means female, XY means male. So XX is nothing but what? Homogametic. And XY is nothing but the heterogametic. So all females are homogametic and males are heterogametic. Okay? अब क्यों ऐसे? क्योंकि XX क्या है? सेम है, इसलिए इसको बोलेंगे होमो. और XY क्या है? हेट्रो है, अलग अलग है, इसलिए इसको बोलेंगे हेटेरो. Okay, now I have differentiated the X and Y chromosome over here. Here you can first see I have mentioned the structure of X chromosome comparing with the Y chromosome. So X chromosome is how? It is straight, rod-like and long. The structure of X chromosome is what? It is straight, rod-like and long. Where Y chromosome is small, than X chromosome. Next, the structure of X chromosome is what? Metacentric. The centromere is placed at the center. Second differentiating point with comparison of X is what? Y is acrocentric. Acrocentric means the centromere is near the end, right? Third point of X chromosome is it has large euchromatin and less heterochromatin. Now what is euchromatin? Euchromatin means it is an active part. Heterochromatin means what? It is highly condensed and it is less active. Okay, so all genes which are active, they are present in the euchromatin region of X chromosome, and the inactive part is nothing but the heterochromatin. So in X chromosome, it has large euchromatin and less heterochromatin. But in case of Y chromosome, it has small amount of euchromatin and large amount of heterochromatin. Okay. Next, see, in X chromosome, it has large amount of euchromatin. That is why it is what? Genetically active. Because all the active genes, they are present in euchromatin. We know that. So it has large amount of euchromatin. That is why it is genetically active. But see, in Y chromosome, it has small amount of euchromatin. That is why it is genetically less active. Right? So these are 4 differentiating point. If you know more than it, you will do it in your homework. Okay? Now both X and Y genes are showing the homologous part as well as non-homologous part. So what is the homologous part? Homologous part or regions, they are showing the similar genes, and non-homologous part or region showing the dissimilar gene. Okay. So what is the homologous and non-homologous region in the case of X chromosome? See, I have made a diagram over here. So this is nothing but the X chromosome and this is nothing but the Y chromosome. So see, this complete part is similar to this Y chromosome. This part of X chromosome is similar to this part of Y chromosome. That is why we are calling it as what? Homologous region. Okay. And this part is what? It is dissimilar. See, the structure wise you can identify it or you can easily differentiate it. So this is bigger than this. Okay. So this is what? This is dissimilar part. That is why we are calling it as what? Non-homologous region. Right? Now, the dissimilar part or non-homologous region are having the linked gene. Just remember it. It has the linked gene. Okay. So X chromosome on the region of non-homologous, or we can simply call that non-homologous region of X chromosome, it has X-linked gene, and the non-homologous region of Y chromosome having the Y-linked gene. ओके यहाँ पे होमोलोगस रीजन है तो यहाँ पे जीन्स जो होंगे उनको भी लिंक्ड जीन बोलेंगे, बट पर्टिकुलरली जो लिंक्ड जीन है वो नॉन होमोलोगस रीजन पे ही रहेंगे बिकॉज इट इज़ दे हैव द डिसिमिलर जीन. यहाँ पे सिमिलर जीन्स रहेंगे, यहाँ पे डिसिमिलर जीन्स रहेंगे. सो जो डिसिमिलर जीन्स और जीन्स प्रेजेंट है एक्स क्रोमोसोम पे, दे आर कॉलिंग इट एज व्हाट? एक्स लिंक्ड जीन. और जो जीन वाई के नॉन होमोलोगस रीजन पे रहेंगे, दे आर नोन एज वाई लिंक्ड जीन. ओके, प्लीज रिमेंबर इट फॉर द फर्दर topic or further subtopic. We need to understand this concept. Okay, next, you know that this is the centromere. Okay, next is what? Next is linkage and crossing over. Now see what I am telling you. I am saying crossing over occurs only between the homologous region of X and Y chromosome. See, this is what? This is homologous region of X and Y. So crossing over only occurs in these two parts. Ab what is the crossing over? Suppose it has A, B, C sequence over here, and it has E, F, G sequence over here. So these are, I'm just giving you an example. These are not actually the genes, but for example I am saying it, the A gene is there, B gene is there, and C gene is there on homologous region of Y chromosome, X chromosome. Okay, on the homologous region of Y chromosome, the gene E, F, G is present. Okay, so this part, okay, I'm here. Okay, so this part is crossing over with this part. Okay, so for new combination, this is X chromosome and this is Y chromosome. After crossing over, the X homologous region of X chromosome will have E, F, G sequence, and Y chromosome will have A, B, C sequence. Okay, I have drawn these three genes together, A, B, C, E, F, G. Okay, now they are what? They are close to each other. That is why crossing over happened. Like as it is occurred, or as it is gone to the X chromosome, and as it is gone to the Y chromosome. Okay, now see, again I have made the same diagram, right? See, again I have made the same diagram, ABC. Suppose this is the X chromosome, ABC. This is A gene, this is B gene, and this is C genes. I'm saying it now, it is inheriting together. Okay, so these three genes are inheriting together. That is why it is known as what? Linked gene. Now, why it is inheriting together? Why not only A? Why not only B? Why not only C? Or why not AB? Why not VC? Why not AC? Okay, so inheriting together or they are linked means there is no space between them. They are together. Okay, so suppose again I am giving you your example. If you have a best friend, ओके अगर आपका बेस्ट फ्रेंड है तो आप उसको हर जगह लेके जाते हो, चलो ऑफिस में चलो, चलो टीचर के पास चलते हैं, चलो ये करने चलते हैं, लाइक यू आर टुगेदर. ओके, सो लाइक दैट these are together. That is why they are inheriting together, and that is why it is known as what? Linked together. Okay, so this inheriting together tendency is known as what? Linkage. जो ये इनहेरिट हो रहे हैं साथ में, उसको हम बोल रहे हैं लिंक्ड जीन. और जो ये इनहेरिटेंस की पैटर्न है इनकी, दे आर नथिंग बट व्हाट? लिंकेज. ओके, दिस लिंकेज इज डिस्कवर्ड इन अ प्लांट बाय द साइंटिस्ट बैटेसन एंड पुनेट. कहीं नाम सुने हैं पुनेट और बैटेसन का? याद आए तो प्लीज़ नोट इट डाउन. ओके, and this linked group or linked gene are this discovered in animals by T.H. Morgan. Okay, in case of plant it is discovered by the scientists Bateson and Punnett, and in animals it is discovered by the scientist T.H. Morgan. Okay, now what is what are the types of this linkage? Okay, what are the types of this linkage? First, the linkage have two types, that is complete linkage and this is incomplete linkage. So the complete linkage means what? See, if you could see, A, B, C are nearer, they are close, they have the close relation. So no crossing over and they are inheriting together. That is complete linkage. Example I have given, the Drosophila. In Drosophila melanogaster, that is scientific name of fruit fly, again I am telling you, the male shows the complete linkage. So they have explained the one experiment over there, Morgan experiment. We are not going to deal with it because they never ask it for your exam. If you are interested, once college reopens, I'll explain you. Next, incomplete linkage. See, A and B genes I have drawn over there. Some space or some distance present in between these two genes. So, distantly they are located. So, crossing over may occur in between these two genes, and new trait in the new trait can occur in the offsprings. So, example Z means. अब इसका क्या लिंकेज ये कनेक्शन है? Suppose this is the gene, okay? Or I can make the diagram over here. See, this is a gene. It has ABC sequence, and this is another chromosome. This is one chromosome. This is another chromosome. It has EFG sequence. क्रॉसिंग ओवर कैसे होने वाला है? इसका ये पार्ट कट के इस पार्ट को जाने वाला है और इसका ये पार्ट कट के इस क्रोमोसोम पे जाने वाला है. सो नेक्स्ट कॉम्बिनेशन कैसे होने वाला है? EFG over here and ABC over here. Now I am telling you this is complete linkage. मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ? This is complete linkage because they are inheriting together. Incomplete में क्या होने वाला है? A जीन यहाँ पे है और B जीन नियर टू द सेंट्रोमियर है, पर इसके टाइम में इन दोनों में ये है डिस्टेंस है, तो ये पार्ट और यहाँ पे क्या है? E है और यहाँ पे G है. इतना ही पार्ट कट के इधर आने वाला है और इतना ही पार्ट कट के इधर आने वाला है. सो इट विल हैव विच टाइप ऑफ कॉम्बिनेशन? EB एंड इट मे हैव AG, क्योंकि यही क्या हुआ है? क्रॉसिंग ओवर हुए है. This is what? This is incomplete linkage. Example they have given. Z means corn. अपना color and shape of grains are showing the incomplete linkage. Okay. Now one more term they have given in your textbook, or it is related to it, that is linkage group. What is linkage group? So linkage group in a particular chromosome constitute a linkage group, the linked groups. The linkage groups of particular species corresponds to its haploid number of chromosome. So example they have given, Drosophila have the 4 linkage groups, that is 4 pairs of chromosome. Garden pea have the 7 linkage group, that is 7 pairs of chromosome. अब ह्यूमन का कितना होगा लिंकेज ग्रुप? वी हैव 23 pairs of chromosomes. ठीक है, सो वी हैव 23 लिंकेज ग्रुप. कितने हैं अपने पास लिंकेज ग्रुप? 23, राइट? मीन्स जो हप्लॉइड सेट्स ऑफ क्रोमोसोम है, that is nothing but the linkage group. Here linkage group of particular species corresponds to its haploid number of chromosome. ठीक है, haploid number जितना रहेगा that will be our linkage group. This is just a concept. Okay, so last part of this linkage is nothing but the sex linkage they have given. The chromosomes which are responsible for determination of sex, we know that they are known as what? Sex chromosome. And I have shown you the diagram, that is non-homologous and homologous region. So non-homologous region having the sex-linked gene. Okay, sex-linked gene, that is if the genes are present on the non-homologous region of X chromosome, then it is known as what? X-linked gene. If the gene are present on the non-homologous region of a Y chromosome, then it is known as what? Y-linked gene. Okay, the transmission of X-linked and Y-linked gene from the parent to their offspring are known as what? Sex linkage. Right? It is what? It is known as what? Sex linked inheritance, because it is related to their sex, and if it is present on X, then X linked only to the mother to her both, like her daughter as well as her son, but from Y linked only father to son. Okay, so again they have the two types, that is complete sex linked linkage and second incomplete sex linkage. Now again I have told you that crossing over is occur between only the homologous region. क्रॉसिंग ओवर यहीं पे होने वाला है, नॉट इन दिस फॉर सेक्स लिंक्ड वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस, नॉट दिस. तो यहाँ पे क्रॉसिंग ओवर हो नहीं रहा है, दैट इज वाई दे आर लिंकिंग टुगेदर एंड इनहेरिटिंग टुगेदर. ओके, एंड दे आर डिसाइडिंग इट. अब क्या डिसाइड करेंगे कि कौन से कैरेक्टर किसके पास जाएंगे, मदर से कितने कैरेक्टर्स ऑफस्प्रिंग्स को मिलने वाले हैं और फादर से कितने कैरेक्टर्स ऑफस्प्रिंग को मिलने वाले. राइट नाउ व्हाट इज द कंप्लीट सेक्स लिंक दे हैव गिवन. इट इज exhibited by the genes located on non-homologous region of X chromosome and Y chromosome, and they inherit together because crossing over does not occur in this region. Incomplete के बारे में क्या बोला है? It is exhibited by the genes located on the homologous region of X chromosome and Y chromosome, and they do not inherit together because crossing over occurs in this region. An example they have given: X and Y traits are total color blindness, nephritis, and retinitis pigmentosa, etc. They have given the example. Now the homework for you, you will read about it. If you have any doubt, you can ask me so that we can deal with the next one. Right? Thank you.